Hey guys, just hopping on for a hot minute for day 21 because when I commit to something, I follow through. But today I'm a little bit short on time. So I want to invite you guys, if any of you guys are catching this and you're in the New Tecumseh area, the Barrie area, even the GTA, we're having an awesome prophetic conference this weekend at Catch the Fire. Barrie is hosting it. It starts tonight, and then there's 2 sessions tomorrow, Saturday afternoon, 2 p.m., and then also in the evening, and then Sunday there's morning service and evening service. So if you would like to come to an awesome prophetic conference, it's with Isabel. And, Todd, you can just hop on a plane, fly down here for the prophetic conference, and you could probably be here by tomorrow. No, but it's going to be awesome. And so really looking forward to it. Isabel is a powerhouse. She is, one of the first, she was the one who gave me the first powerful prophetic word that I ever received. It was one of those words that just really called my spirit to attention. And so when she prophesied over me, it was just, I was a time of my life where I just was coming out of a really traumatic kind of season and really didn't have a sense of my value at all. And, so being someone who had really low self-esteem, a lot of insecurity and value issues, to have someone like Isabel prophesy over me and have that moment where I felt like she grabbed me by the spirit and pulled me up into my destiny and into who I was. It was the first time in my life that I was like, oh my goodness, okay, this is yes, there is greatness inside of me. And so I always have this warm spot in my heart towards her. And, even though she doesn't know me, but it's so awesome. And so I love her. She really flows. She's like a Nabi prophet, and she just flows like a fire hose. And I'm believing for impartation. As much as we exercise and develop our gifts, we can get more, and we can get more. And even me, I just, believing for my gift to even develop and go to new levels and next levels and get refined and all that kind of stuff. Because guys, we're all in process. I'm certainly not arrived, and I'm just brave. That's it. I'm just brave. Hello, Brenda. Good to see you. I miss you, lady. Brenda, you're not that far from Barrie. You should come on down to Barrie to the prophetic conference that Catch the Fire is hosting. And you can look on any of you guys, if you're in the area, you can check my personal page, and I posted the advertisement for the conference as well as the Eventbrite link to register. You can probably just show up and register at the door. But it's going to be really awesome. Hello, Denise Rios. Always love seeing you on here. Josie Lavoy from Northern Ontario. Jenny Kretschmer from Germany. Todd, Dylan, a couple of my students. You guys are great. All right, who am I going to prophesy over? I got to release something. Jenny Kretschmer. Let me release my voice to Germany. Jenny. Of course, I got to prophesy over Jenny. Jenny's are great. Yeah, Jenny Kretschmer. Yeah. Yes, Jenny, the Lord's just showing me that you've been in a real season of, you've really been cleaning house in a lot of ways. And I just see that it's been a time of cleaning and reorganizing and really just restructuring and I see a lot of repositioning that you've been doing to prepare yourself for the next season. And it's almost like I've seen you kind of in this it's almost like a nesting, kind of like a nesting mode. I haven't had children in the natural, but apparently when you're about to give birth, you get that sense where you prepare and you nest and you make sure that everything is ready for the baby. And it's I can see you, Jenny, kind of in that position. And it's almost like you have this sense to prepare and to get ready. And you're doing all these things in obedience to the Holy Spirit. And you're not even 100% sure what it's unto or why you have this sense and this urge. But it's actually that it is a preparation for birthing. For something God is bringing through, something that has been gestating in you for a real long time. And Jenny, I just see you stepping out in such a new level of bold risk taking. I see you finding your voice And I just see this like new depth and this new level of release coming out of you. And it's like you're stepping into your authority and just like next level. And so I just see you stepping up and doing these bold things. And I just see doors being open to you that you would not have expected. And I see you finding yourself sitting at tables and invited into places that you never would have thought that you would have found yourself in. And so I just bless you. It's such a season of alignment, and you have been really diligent as you've been preparing to, to bring forth what God has been like gestating on the inside of you. Linda Wagoner from Alaska. Linda, I'm just going to release a little prophetic word over you. I have not prophesied over you for a really long time, if ever. But Linda, yeah. Linda, yeah. Linda, I can see like a flurry of angelic activity that is around you. And I just see you in this season of, it's like such a season of like lightness and delight and joy. And it's like, I see it's like this angelic wall of protection. And it's like, even though on the outside and the things in the external, and there are, elements of chaos and things that aren't lining up exactly the way you would like them. Like I see them like peripheral, but it's like, I just see this like angelic wall of protection around you. And you really have discovered how to live in this atmosphere of heaven and to find this place. And so it's like you have this it's like you're living in this heavenly oasis here on earth. And so it's like, I see this like such a formidableness in you, like such a ability to, just to stand. It's like I see you standing, and I see you having just such strength and such joy, even in the midst of things that are not settled. And, your ability to stand, and I just see where the Lord has like removed worry. He's removed worry and he's removed fear like so far from you. And so it's actually a real testimony to people who are looking on and can see, because there is just like, you have this unbendability to you. And it's like, there's winds that are blowing, and there's things that, people would expect even in the natural, like, oh, like she, shouldn't she be a little bit more shaken, or shouldn't she be bending under the wind or under the pressure of things? But it's like, even in seasons of intensity, there is just such a strength and so much joy. And I just see you going forth, and the Lord has really been renewing your youth, and he's been renewing your strength. And there is just so much, there's just this like mantle of wisdom that is resting on you. And I just see you just have wisdom. You have wisdom for the generations. And I see the Lord opening doors, and you finding people in your life who are like all different levels of generation, like not just your peers, but I just see like you really having a voice and wisdom to speak down through the generations, and just it's this rich spiritual inheritance that you carry. And so I see this really as being a time where you're finding those ones who are able to receive and to carry what it is that you have to give. And so it's like you have these seeds of wisdom that are like precious jewels, and you've been stewarding them, and you had such carefulness and really stewarding what God shows you, because you don't want to release things if people are not ready or the soil of their heart is not prepared. But I see this as being a season where it's like so many people have gone through that like really deep heart work, and God's really like tilled up the soil of the hearts of some of the people that you've been aligned with. And this is the season, where you get to put in that precious seed of wisdom that is a precious jewel and is going to bring. And so this is part of your legacy and the spiritual inheritance, because it's not just about natural children, but it is about spiritual children. And you are giving them these seeds, their keys to their destiny. And it's also like the spiritual baton that's also coming down generational lines as well, and like generational lines of blessing. And it doesn't have to be about blood, because even we are grafted into the vine. But I just see this like, this like grafting in, and this passing along of the inheritance that you carry. Yeah. No more feeling like you're just a reservoir, but there's really going to be a place of outflow for you in this season. It's going to be really exciting. Awesome. You guys, as always, let me know if these prophetic words resonate with you. And you know what, guys, I'm gonna have to hop off. I know this was super, super quick, but I gotta go. And I gotta go to this prophetic conference. I got a couple friends who I gotta meet there, and I'm having company tonight. And but I will be back tomorrow for day 22, and I'll probably be on earlier in the day because the conference starts at 2 o'clock tomorrow. So yeah, maybe I'll be on around noon or something like that. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate just having your attention for a few minutes. Have a great night. Really love you guys. See you later.